Welcome back, travel fans. I'm Morgan from the very unofficial travel guides. I travel all around the world to popular and not so popular tourist destinations to give you a very honest, unofficial look at what it was like to be there. And today we're gonna explore 5 ways to get free drinks on a cruise. If you've watched any of my cruise ship vlog series, like Epic Journey on board the Norwegian Cruise Line's Epic or the legendary Voyage on board Royal Caribbean's Legend of the Seas, you'll know that I like to enjoy the occasional cocktail while I'm on vacation. Links to the relevant videos are in the description below, or you can just do a YouTube search for Epic Margarita tasting, for example. However, the bar tab that you have to pay at the end of the cruise is sometimes the second most expensive thing that people have to pay for after the cruise itself. So I wanted to explore some of the ways that you can get free drinks while you're on a cruise. And I know that there are some of you out there getting ready to write a comment right now reminding me that there is nothing free on a cruise because you've already paid for the price of the cruise. I know that because I made a video called The Truth About Cruising, and it has like over 350 comments, and about half of the comments on there are people complaining that I said that, like, when you do the rock climbing wall on board, that it's free, and they say, but it's not free, you paid for the cruise. And I think, okay, but if you think about what I'm saying, it's obvious my message. So don't even bother writing that comment. We know you have to pay for the cruise, but once you're on the cruise, I'm talking about stuff that doesn't cost you more, and to me, that's free. Okay, here we go. Number 1, the formal night reception. Usually on any cruise, there's gonna be one night, which is the formal night, where everybody's supposed to get all dressed up. And I don't really like that night. I don't like getting dressed up. However, as part of the formal night, there's usually sort of a kickoff event or a reception in the most popular public area on the ship, like the Royal Promenade or the foyer, and the captain's usually there and he says a little speech, and then they walk around with trays of champagne, and anybody who's there fast enough can get a free glass of champagne. And if you're really fast, then you can get like 2 or 3, I guess. So that's one way to get free drinks on board, is to go to the formal night reception. Usually, the shops on board include a duty-free, and as part of the duty-free, you can buy alcohol, just like at an airport. And most of the cruises I've been on, there has been like a shopping special event, like a midnight madness or a kind of shopping happy hour where everything's 50% off. And as part of that event, they usually offer little tasting samples of some of the alcohols that they're selling. It's usually really crowded and the shops look like a tornado went through when it's over, but if you're patient and you're really desperate, you can go there and get like a free shot. Check the planning guide on board your ship, like the cruise compass on board. Oh, you know what? I have one. Hold on. Here. On board Norwegian Cruise Line, it's called the Freestyle Daily, and this lists all the activities that are happening all day long, and so you just need to check this for when the different events are going to be, and see when like the shopping event is in the shop. You know what? I would like to give some of these away. If you're interested in winning a package of freestyle dailies and cruise compasses and other daily planners from on board several ships, I'm gonna put a little package together. I'm gonna choose somebody from the first 100 comments on this video, and you'll win a package of these. And then you can see what there is to do on board several different cruise lines. So be one of the first 100 people to comment on this video, and then check out my Facebook or Instagram or Twitter, and I will announce the winner there as soon as there's been 100 comments. Okay, back to business. Number 3. Loyalty Club welcome back parties. Most of the major cruise lines have a loyalty club. Like on Royal Caribbean, it's called the Crown and Anchor Society. So this is something that's not gonna work on your first cruise, but usually starting with your second cruise, you'll get invited to the welcome back party for anybody who's a member of the loyalty club. And let me tell you something, we have gotten really wasted at these parties because they never really know how many people are gonna show up, and they make tons of drinks in advance. And then you go there and there's drinks, like there's a buffet of drinks, and they're walking around with trays full of drinks, and you know, if they make 400 drinks and only 150 people show up to the party, the drinks are already there. They need to be drunk. And speaking of drunk, I have left those parties drunk. It's not that I'm proud of it, but I'm just saying we're talking about ways to get free drinks on board, and this is a very good way, especially on Royal Caribbean, to get some free drinks on board, is to join the loyalty program and then cruise again and get invited to the party. Fourth way is something that I've personally never done, but I know that if you're really desperate for a free drink, this is one way to do it. Most of the major ships, they all have an art gallery, and they need to sell these art pieces. And one of the ways that they do it is they offer an art auction. And so in order to entice people to go to the art auction, they offer free champagne. So there's another way to do it. I don't know who goes to these things. I don't know who buys art on board. I'm not criticizing that. I just can't imagine doing it myself. But if you really want a free glass of champagne, or maybe a couple glasses of champagne, and you got an hour to spare, then go to the art auction. You can get a free drink there. The final way I'm going to talk about today is not necessarily free, but at least it's free for you, and that is you can get gifted alcohol on board. What you have to do is you have to tell, you know, your family or your friends, your co-workers, that you're going to be on a cruise, and you know, if it's like a cruise for a special event, like an anniversary or something like that, you can have people give you the gift of a bottle of champagne or a bottle of wine on board. It'll be sent automatically to your cabin, and you don't have to pay for it, just the people who order it for you do. The way it works is you have to go to the website of the cruise line that you're cruising on, or you need to tell your friends who are going to give it to you to go to the website of the cruise line you're cruising on, and they need to know which ship you're going to be on and what sailing dates, and then there's like a little catalog and they can order it for you. And it's not only alcohol, they can also order things like chocolate covered strawberries or flowers or decorations, and it's actually it's a cool thing that you can do for people you know who are going to be on a cruise. And if you're going to be on a cruise, it's also, you know, a nice thing that people can do for you. And I have to say, some of you have done it for me when you've known I've been on cruises, and it's always been something that I've really, really appreciated. It's been a big surprise every time, and I can only say, if you're one of those people who's done that for me, thank you so much. Stuff like that really makes my day. There you have it. That's 5 ways to get free drinks on a cruise. If you know any other ways that I didn't mention here, then please leave them in the comments below. And don't forget to comment anyways if you want to be entered in the drawing to win that package of daily planners for the different cruise lines. Please give this video a thumbs up and share it with anybody you think might benefit from this information. And if you want to see more cruise and travel related videos, follow me on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. I'll see you next time. Bye bye.